This is the Hagman and Hagman Report for today. It is a wild Wednesday edition. Today is the 21st day of August 2013. I'm Doug Hagman, co-host along with my son Joe Hagman. Together, we are the Hagman and the Hagman Report. Our second hour. I gotta say this, folks. You're gonna want to listen to our second hour. We've got a very special guest. I know this man by reputation. I've heard him speak. His name is Kevin Shipp. He's the author of From the Company of Shadows. Kevin Shipp, former CIA officer, former agent on the protective detail of the director and deputy director of the CIA, manager of ongoing operations. An internal security officer, a counterintelligence investigator tasked to ferret moles out of the CIA, a counterterrorism center officer, a protective operations team leader, and a polygrapher. So just so you know what that is, a lie detector. Someone who administers lie detector tests or polygraphs. He wrote this virtual book on the CIA and includes shocking information about his experiences, and he is going to tell a lot tonight, what he can, ladies and gentlemen, what he can about the CIA.
Mr.
Kevin Shipp.
Kevin Shipp.
Yep. And I got to tell you, the book, holy cow, From the Company of Shadows.
CIA agent, retired,
and
he is going to tell us about his career, what he went through with publishing his book. And this is going to be an interview you guys were not going to want to miss at all, as my brief conversation with him earlier was interesting, and I could tell he's a very intelligent guy. He's got a lot to say, a lot to reveal, and it is personal because things have happened to him that have hit very close to home. Folks are listening to the Hagman and Hagman Report. We'll be right back after these short messages with our very special guest. Stay with us. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to hour number 2 of the Hagman and Hagman Report. We are joined now by our very special guest, Mr. Kevin Shipp, former CIA agent.
Yeah, if I can jump in here, I saw Mr. Shipp, I believe, or heard Mr. Shipp on an interview. I want to say it might have been in a local CBS interview that was rebroadcast. Talk about an intelligent man. I've also read portions of his book, From the Company of Shadows. Now, he is one of the most widely experienced officers in the CIA. He occupied positions as an agent on the protective detail of the director and deputy director of the CIA. He was a manager of ongoing operations, an internal security officer, a counterintelligence investigator tasked to ferret out moles of the CIA, a counterterrorism center officer, a protective operations team leader, and a polygraph examiner. Now, what in the world, I wonder, what did he do for the CIA? You know, he must have just been, coasting in his career. You talk about a man with a wide array of experience. Well, he wrote a book. It's called From the Company of Shadows. Now,
that title makes me wonder.
No, I got to tell you, he revealed in his book accounts of actual CIA internal and external operations, CIA counterintelligence, the turmoil that exists inside the CIA itself. And folks, we've talked about this, the culture of secrecy and its constitutional implications, actual case of CIA cover-up, veiled terrorist activity within the United States, and more. Folks, we are so... I got to tell you, I'm very proud to have the privilege to speak to Mr. Kevin Shipp. Kevin, are you with us?
Yeah, hey, Doug and Joe, thanks for having me.
Oh, man, it's our pleasure. Do you mind if we call you Kevin?
Absolutely, please do.
All right. Well, Kevin, I got to tell you, a great book. I ordered it just before showtime. I just want to tell you that, from your website. And, folks, the website is Kevin Shipp with 2 P's, kevinshipp.com. And you can go to HomelandSecurityUS.com for hard links to his website. Kevin, we're going to give you the microphone, and you just take us where you want to take us.
Sure. Thank you, Doug. And the website is kevinmshipp.com.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's quite all right. There's other Kevin Shipps out there that are unfortunately probably getting nasty messages from the Middle East that were meant for me, so that may be a good thing. Anyway, I'll go into a little bit of my background for you all, then get into the story here. We're going to be talking about, as you mentioned, I was an internal security officer. I was on the protective detail for the director of the CIA, then William Casey, and that was during the Iran-Contra scandal when things inside the CIA were white hot. Tremendous controversy was going on. Bob Woodward had come out and said that he had snuck into the